Andy Lefty Cooper. A big, strong, left-handed pitcher, stood about 6'2", weighed about 220 pounds. Big Texan. One of several Texans from the Negro Leagues that are enshrined in the National Baseball Hall of Fame. And perhaps it was his Texas roots that caught the eye of another Texan, Andrew Rube Foster, who had formed the Negro National League here in Kansas City in 1920. And this gives you an indication of the forward thinking of Rube Foster. He understood that for his new league to be successful, he needed competitive balance. Perhaps that is why he sought out Teeny Blanc to recommend this young, hard-throwing left-hander to be a part of his Detroit Stars team. Andy Cooper would join the Detroit Stars in 1920, and he would go on to fashion a dominant pitching career, primarily with the Detroit Stars, and of course here in Kansas City with the great Kansas City Monarchs.
And now the right fielder, Sellers. As the lefty gets to work. Out to short, Murray. Over to first, and a quick out, number one. Now the number 2 hitter, Sanders. And there's the strike.
Andy Cooper was such a special pitcher. The Negro League's historian Dick Clark called him the greatest black pitcher ever to pitch for Detroit. That's for the Stars or the Tigers.
And Cooper gets the K. 2 outs, base is empty. West now at the plate. Right through there for a strike. That quote about Cooper being the best Detroit pitcher ever, you think about some of the great pitchers in that town. Jack Morris, Hal Newhouser, Scherzer, Verlander. That's good company. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Struck him out.
Andy Cooper threw the entire kitchen sink at you. Great fastball. He threw a screwball. He threw a slider. He threw a changeup, all with great accuracy. And he changed speeds beautifully with the entire repertoire of pitches that he had at his disposal. I can never stop.
Okay, all set to go. And now the center fielder, Leon Day. That one fouled off. And here it comes. Swings through that one for strike 2. Cooper gets the K on the fastball. Sellers will hit next. In there at the knees. 0-1. Look at Andy Cooper's pitching style. A big lefty with excellent control, strong velo, and a mix of pitches and speeds. Who's he remind you of?
I mean, first names that come to mind for me are Vida Blue and CC Sabathia. A lot of similarities there.
Buck Leonard digging in now. That one's in there, 0-1. Cooper reminds me of a bigger lefty version of Louis Tiant. Brings the heat, but a lot of deception with the change of speeds. Into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning. Josh Gibson stepping in now. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. On the ground. And it's through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Sanders stands in now and watches strike 1. And fires in a fastball at 95. This one popped up on the move. He's got it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Perry. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just off the inside edge. That one catches the zone, and it's 2-1. There's a strike. Cooper gets the strikeout on the changeup. Now it's the second baseman, Little. Strike on the inside corner. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Struck him out. There's that excellent screwball. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Sutton. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side, and it kicks off the bag. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Bennett. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1 for count.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Just missed. And that one off the outside edge. Caught him looking for the K. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Sellers. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Here's an amazing story about Andy Cooper. In 1937, the Monarchs were facing Chicago in the Negro American League Championship Series. Cooper and Bill Foster faced each other in Game 2, and it was a matchup for the ages.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Sanders in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
So in that Game 2, I mentioned Cooper pitched a complete game in a 2-2 tie. What's crazy is that game went 17 innings before they called it. He was an absolute machine out there.
The next offering misses, and now it's 3-2. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. West, the next to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out. Cooper delivers. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Martin Digo digging in now. Swing and a miss.
0-1 for count.
And ball 1. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Cooper winds and fires. Negro with a big-time blast. That one is long gone. Ford getting ready to hit. Pitch is in there, and that is strike one. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Drifts towards it, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Perry at the plate now. That's ball one. That one's in there. And 1-1. A big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. 2 outs, base is empty. Newman digs in now. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Swings through that.
No ball.
2 outs. And down on strikes.
In 1929, Andy Cooper posted a 13-3 record on his way to helping the Kansas City Monarchs win yet another pennant. Andy Cooper combined great stuff with great intellect. He knew the weaknesses of every hitter he faced, and he knew exactly how to pitch to their weaknesses.
Here's the center fielder, Newman. Cooper back to work. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hughes pulls it in on the run. Here's the third baseman, Sutton. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Got him. 2 gone now, and Cooper very close to getting out of this. So now a pinch hitter, Smith.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to say what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Strike 3. Got
In the Negro League, starting pitchers usually finished what they started. But Andy Cooper was not only superb in the starting rotation, he was equally effective as a reliever. The great Monty Irvin would suggest that Andy Cooper, who holds the Negro League's all-time saves record, would be the closest thing to the closer in modern-day baseball today.
one down. And here is Ford. There's a strike.
Between 1922 and 1926, only one pitcher in the Negro National League won more games than Andy Cooper did. Hall of Famer Bullet Joe Rogan. That reflects just how consistently excellent Cooper was.
Perry will hit next. That one's in there. 1-1. You know, Singy, a pitcher like Cooper with tremendous success both as a starter and as a reliever. I think of John Smoltz.
That's a great example, Boog. Another Bulldog, fierce competitor on the mound, and a fellow Hall of Famer.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So bottom of the ninth, and here is Newman. Cooper back to work. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
That one just misses. Headed down the line. And a foul ball. One-run game, bottom nine. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. Sutton swings through it for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Off balance throw in time. The Eagles down to their last out in this one. Just missed.
1 and up. Yeehaw. 1 and 1.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 and 2.
Ball game. Andy Cooper slams the door for the.
Buck O'Neil naturally thought a lot of Andy Cooper. Why? Because it was Andy Cooper, along with J.L. Wilkinson, that helped bring a young Buck O'Neil from the Memphis Red Sox over to the Kansas City Monarchs in 1938. Andy Cooper had seen Buck O'Neil playing in 1937, and he thought very highly of Buck O'Neil. The very next year, J.L. Wilkinson would bring Buck O'Neil over to the Kansas City Monarchs. So Buck always had a great deal of gratitude for his friend Andy Cooper.
And now the right fielder, Sellers. The wind of the pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike, and we are underway. That's in for a strike at 95, and the count is 0-2. And swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Sanders in the box now. No balls and a strike. Cooper. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch.
Got him. Now 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, West. And that one fouled off. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab, 1 down. And now Ford. Not surprising that Buck O'Neil looked up to Andy Cooper, Chris. Both of them with tremendous baseball IQs. They really thought about the game on the highest level. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Boog, you mentioned Andy's baseball mind. One of his teammates said Andy would totally outthink batters. He'd move his pitches in and out, then get the fastball inside to break their bats, and Cooper would just laugh at him in the process.
2 outs, base is empty. Perry now at the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Swings through it.
The Kansas City Monarchs had a litany of great managers. Andy Cooper was one of them. Andy Cooper was a great baseball mind. He knew this game inside and out. And he would take young players like Hilton Smith and sit them down and talk the game through them. Talk strategy. Talk about certain situations. And Hilton Smith, like a sponge, absorbed this information. Hilton Smith would become one of the greatest, most dominant pitchers in baseball history. And if Hilton Smith was alive today, I think he would tip his cap to his friend and mentor, Andy Cooper, for helping him become the great pitcher that he became.
West getting ready to hit the pitch. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Fastball for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Cooper 2 outs away from slamming the door on Chicago. Little swings through it for strike one. And he pumps it a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Cooper inching towards getting out of this jam.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Cooper is just 1 strike away. Ball game, Andy Cooper.
Andy Lefty Cooper, who died terribly young at the age of 44. But in that short time that he was here with us, he packed a lot in a tremendous career that included service to his country during World War I. The big, talented left-handed pitcher from Waco, Texas. He dazzled on the mound with an assortment of pitches that kept the hitters off balance. And he also saved a ton of games as a great relief pitcher as well. Andy Cooper was named to the East-West All-Star Game in 1936 when he was 40 years old. Yes, Andy Cooper has rightfully taken his place amongst the immortals of this game in the National Baseball Hall of Fame.